This is a problem from your lab assignment, section 5.2. It says here that if f of x is equal to 5x squared plus 7x from 0 to 3, evaluate the Riemann sum with n is equal to 6, taking sample points to the right endpoints. So we have to calculate the values of f of x sub 1, f of x sub 2, f of x sub 3, all the way up to f of x sub 6, and multiply each of them by the delta x. That gives the height times the base of the rectangles that we're dealing with. x1, x2, x3, all the way up to x6 represents the right-hand endpoints of the 6 equal subintervals. So if we were to divide this by 6, each of our subintervals will have a length of 1/2. So 3 divided by 6 is going to be 1/2. So that's one of our first observations. Next, we need to figure out what each of these sub 1, sub 2s, and etc. So 0 is x sub 0, which isn't included here. X sub 1 is going to be 1/2. And then x sub 2, if we go 1/2 and take another step of 1/2, we get 1. And then x sub 3 is 1.5, so I guess we'll call that 3/2. 4/2 is equal to 2, 5/2, and 6/2 is equal to 3, which should be our endpoint. So now we have, oops, this is 5/2, sorry. So now we have values for the x, and we're going to put each of those into our function. So we have the 1/2, that's the delta x that's sitting out here, and inside of the parentheses are the points that we're going to evaluate into our function. So f of 1/2 is putting 1/2 in here. So this is 5 times 1/2 squared, so that's 5/4. And 7 times 1/2 is 7/2. Let's see, 5/4, 7/2, common denominator is 4. Double this, you get 14, plus 5 is 19. So I think this is going to be 19 divided by 4. And then they want us to do the calculation and add all these up. Let's see how easy that's going to be. Well, let's go ahead and call on Wolfram Alpha to do our computation for us. We have 1/2 sitting out in front times, and then a big parentheses. We have 19/4 plus 12 plus 87 over 4 plus 34 plus 195 over 4 plus 66. And so it looks like that ends up to be 749 divided by 8. So 749 divided by 8 should be our final answer.